roommates are kind of like that one cousin that you like, yeah, you kind of know, but if that was an alien and they were also kind of your brother. And in this economy, everybody's gonna have a roommate at some point. And sometimes it goes great. Sometimes you get a great roommate. And sometimes...
So we made it clear that this was the last time that I was going to clean the whole entire place again, but this is me walking home after my 3-day vacation after he said he cleaned the place.
That being after a cleaning. What? You said gone for 3 days? What the hell happened in the 3 days to get it here? Oh my God, a hoarder? Listen, there's something like psychologically going on that makes people do this. I know somebody who is a hoarder. I do feel empathy for the situation, but what the hell is this? This is crazy to make your roommate have to do this. Wait, but this is like a story time of like them explaining how it even gets like that.
No, it's like just complete in one day when it's clean. One day, even going to Target, come back, everything's rearranged. It's like, because it gives you like an open canvas, I think, for them. It's like, oh, it's finally clean. They want to start doing stuff. So it's just like, it would be like, oh, the kitchen's clean. So then he starts making candles, and then the candle wax gets everywhere. Then all the pots have candle wax. Just like, it's just always something.
It's just always something like that. Oh my God, my roommate finally cleaned up my entire fucking mess for me. Oh my God. Oh, candles! All of this counter space is for candle making. Wax gets everywhere. That literally being what it's like. The entire account is just so many videos. Like the fact that this can happen in fucking an hour. Not even just like that countertop, the whole room. Like how can you make your roommate live as your mate?
And I came back, I have like all these plants that I've had that I literally grew from the seed, and I've been watering them for like 12 months straight every single day. And they all were dead. All my plants are dead. And he didn't empty the cat litter box that he was supposed to. So it was all filled up. And it's like, and I knew I was gonna come back and the place was gonna be a wreck. And it's like, I don't even want to like leave because it's like every day it's so much. Even 3 days, it like makes it like I'm gonna have to spend the whole weekend doing it.
Like if my roommate spilled and then just left it, I would feel like I'm losing my mind. That is the biggest spill I've seen in my entire life, covered by the clutter. How do you spill and not wipe? The first thing I do after I spill is I wipe. The life that you have to live, the fucking ego to just spill everywhere and just go, fuck it. When somebody else has to live there? And you can't put your alien cousin brother in a situation where you're spilling shit everywhere and then just waiting for them to clean it up. They're not your mom. That's insane. But then I had seen this other one. It's supposed to make the roommate look crazy, but just the person who's filming is the crazy roommate. Oh my God.
Guys, I'm moving. And I just want to show you how my roommate has been living. Because it's... Guys, look at this.
Are you fucking recording?
Why the fuck do you care?
It's my fucking apartment, that's why.
It's your fucking living. It's fucking weird. It's disgusting. Well, maybe if you cleaned up a little bit, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy.
I just think that that's the person I hate most in the world. How are you gonna go into somebody? You're moving into a place with somebody else. Imagine you just get a new place with somebody you've never met before, and they just start filming your shit being like, who the fuck is this? They don't even have a bed, ew! Maybe they can't afford it right now. Maybe they're kind of in the struggle bus. Why are you posting them on TikTok, you ass? The caption right there, roommate from hell, she's sleeping on the floor. Dude, you sound like a dick. She's sleeping on the floor. You think like she wants to? Bro, and the roommate being like, hey, why are you filming? What the fuck? And he fights back? Dude, I saw something on that floor. Kinda looks like a piece. You sure you wanna get into a screaming match with somebody you've never met before who's sleeping on the floor with a gun? I think you're an idiot. I think that that's the type of person who dies in a John Wick movie. Ethan Hunt is about to bust through that door and do damage. But then, I don't even, let's just watch it. The caption says, nothing more satisfying than watching your crazy roommate struggling to move out. And no, they didn't fix the damage to the walls. Okay. Hate filming somebody who's in your house right now that you've been living with. That's true hate. The hate that you can feel for like a roommate who's toxic is so intense. I don't think I've ever had like a crazy roommate. To explain to my roommates why I had a sword. Because they're thinking like, well, this big ass thing is like insane. You should get rid of it. But my thing was always like, I'll just put it under my mattress. But I am not getting rid of the sword that my friend Colby Davis, who's 7 years older than me, got me when I was 14. The older family friend when you're 14 who can buy you a sword when you're 14 is one of the most important people in your entire life as a man. Okay, but wait, the reason that I wanted to make this video in the first place was because I saw that there was this article posted on People magazine. Is it called a magazine when it's online? Anyways, it was about this story that somebody shared on Reddit that is so insane that I want to like go to the source and just read this person's story because it's fucking insane. It was on r/am I the asshole. Am I the asshole for changing the Wi-Fi password until my roommate stops posting videos of me and my stuff online? Immediately reading this, I'm hooked. I, 24-year-old woman, have been living with my childhood best friend, 25-year-old woman, for almost 3 years now. Damn, childhood best friend, that's way more serious than just roommate. We've known each other since elementary school and our friendship has survived a lot, but I think I might have messed up big time. So my friend is super into social media, like obsessed. She posts literally everything about her life online, what she eats, where she goes, who she hangs with, everything. That's kind of fucking insane. I mean, I understand people who are trying to get into the social media, like get into the grind. It's an appealing lifestyle. I love being a YouTuber, but when it's like your life is the content and then the people in your life start to become the content, it's like it suddenly is not real anymore and the whole thing is a performance. What I'm chasing in life in general is trying to find the more authentic version of me. And if my real life is just also content, I don't know how the fuck my brain would like even survive. That sounds like a terrible life. Okay, let's see. I've always been more private and I don't really post much. Last month, she started posting tons of pics and videos of our apartment, including my bedroom and my stuff without asking. No. That's fucking insane. But first of all, aside of the emotional stuff, privacy. Internet is fucking scary. I noticed when mutual friends started commenting about my book collection and some personal items visible in the background, I asked her to please stop posting my space online and she agreed. Okay, the fact that there's like over half of the story still left. Not liking how this one's going. Yesterday, I was scrolling through TikTok and found she'd posted a day in our life video showing my bedroom. Again, my medication on the counter. I have anxiety. Your meds? And even me sleeping on the couch. I didn't know she filmed me. Dude, when I was living in a dorm room with a roommate and they were taking a nap, I felt like Ethan Hunt. Sorry, I've mentioned it twice. I fucking love Mission Impossible so fucking much. Tom Cruise is so cool. I know, but he literally saved the entire film industry during COVID. Dead ass. I'm so grateful for him. Mission Impossible is so fucking hard. And I feel like Ethan Hunt. And it made me feel broke. Remember Anna Paul? I think I need ADHD medicine. Okay, when my roommate was sleeping, I felt like I was a secret agent because I was trying so hard not to wake them up. The idea of filming somebody while they're sleeping is so insane. I completely lost it. While she was at work, I changed our Wi-Fi password, removed her devices from our account, and told her I wouldn't give her the new password until she deleted all videos with my personal stuff. And then she came home freaking out because she needs Wi-Fi for work. She's a content creator. Girl, get a data plan, come on. And called me controlling and dramatic. She said as her roommate, I can't just cut her off from utilities we both pay for. Okay, that's kind of true. She's now staying at her mom's place and telling everyone I'm a psycho who's jealous of her social media success. Ugh. I don't think I'm asking for much. Just basic privacy in my own home. But maybe changing the Wi-Fi password was too extreme. Our mutual friends are split. Some think I'm justified. Others think I went nuclear over something small. So am I the asshole for cutting off my roommate's Wi-Fi until she respects my privacy? No. Your roommate does need to have Wi-Fi though, and like your roommate is paying for the Wi-Fi, so they do need the Wi-Fi. So that's like an extreme measure that you have to take. But you take that extreme measure and then the answer is, holy shit, okay, I swear to God, I will never post anything from your personal stuff online ever, because clearly that was a huge overstep of boundaries. We've had a conversation about it already and I did it again, even worse, showed your medication, showed you sleeping. I will never do that again. I'm so sorry, can I have the Wi-Fi back? And then you get it back! You don't sit there ready to die on the hill of, I want to film you sleeping on TikTok, post your medicine, and not give a fuck about what you say. And if you don't do that, I will make you look crazy to our friend group. That's not how you do it. I should film every video with a sword. I feel so much more powerful. This is a two-hander. I know. No way are you the asshole. Okay, was it like should your roommate have the Wi-Fi password? Yes. Extreme times call for extreme measures. The fact that the friends are split.
She just jealous me because I'm a content creator. And she just jealous me because of my success on social media.
Girl, she's not. Sorry. People who get like successful on social media and then obsess over it so much and then just think that everybody else is jealous of them. By the way, she probably has like 40,000 on TikTok and is using it to like look so cool amongst her friends. It's like nobody gives a shit. Nobody in your real life actually gives a fuck if you're a content creator. Nobody gives a shit. My friends don't give a fuck that I'm a YouTuber. If I had friends who gave a fuck that I was a YouTuber and they were like, dude, that's so awesome, that would be weird for me. Like, that's a red flag if I have friends that like care. You know what I mean though? Like the people around them are jealous because they have success on social media. It's like, yes, social media, it is cool. Like it is cool. My friends are proud of me. Yeah. I love my friends. They're very proud of me. They're very supportive. They like watching videos. But if you think that interpersonal conflict with your friends is because you're social media famous, I just think like that's not true and you're a bad friend. And shut up! But then, because I got curious about this, I started looking up like other bad roommate stories. I don't know, this could be like a whole series. There's so much shit. But this is an article of a bunch of horror stories that people submitted from Self Magazine. Okay, here's this one. I put used condoms around our apartment to make her move out. What? That sounds like you're the devil. The hell? I was sharing a 3-bedroom condo with 2 other women. My best friend and I were getting tired of the third girl's disapproval of us having our steady boyfriends over to the condo. She would shoot us sour faces, stomp around the condo, and sit at the dining room table reading her Bible loudly enough for us to hear that what we were doing was apparently sinful. Oh. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, if there's 3 roommates and 2 of them are like best friends and they constantly have their boyfriends over, I, as the third woman, would feel like, what the fuck? I signed up for 2 roommates, not 2 that are also men. I can't be comfortable around here in my robe. I don't want these fucking men in here. From that perspective, I understand it, but from,
You guys are having sex premaritally. Those are boyfriends, not husbands. Shouldn't be putting your penis in that vagina. That vagina should be pure.
what the hell? Freak? What? That's an insane, that is the motivation. I think is a little crazy, but this is coming from the person who's bringing her boyfriend over with her best friend over there, and this is some third girl she doesn't even know. And to be honest, I think she might be stretching the truth to Self Magazine. I think that maybe she's in the wrong. But she said reading her Bible loudly enough to hear that what we were doing was apparently sinful. So it sounds like she's literally going,
1 Thessalonians 3:14. Thou shalt not put penis near vagina.
creepo, creep. So one night after she had gone out with her boyfriend, my best friend and I scattered open used condoms filled with a little milk and cornstarch in the tips around the living room and then went to bed. The next morning at breakfast, my best friend and I talked about various men, hosting a comparison of size and technique, and moved around like we were sore. The other girl turned several shades of purple and left the condo, never to return. You know what? That sounds like it would be my next door neighbors. Because there's roommates, but then there's people you share a wall with. Those people are just as fucking disastrous sometimes. And I swear that there was drama on this tier going on with my suite mates when I was in college. By the way, my room... I love my roommates. I had I can't remember, there's this one guy that I was with my freshman year at university. His name was Chance, and he was a YouTuber. I can't remember what it was, but he made like gaming videos. And the whole thing with him was like, he was really chill, but he said the first night, he's like, just to warn you, like when we go to sleep, I do make some like noises during my sleep. And I was like, okay, people snore, that's fine. He goes, no, it's not like snoring. I have eczema, so I scratch my neck when I sleep. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's fine. Cause what am I gonna hear this? Like, that's gonna wake me up? Okay, obviously not. Cut to 3 a.m. that night, I hear... By the way, literally, I'm not exaggerating at all. I wish I saw the audio recordings. I recorded and sent it to my mom. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Of course, I didn't say fucking to Elizabeth Nidecker. I would never curse in front of her. But I woke up the next day and he was like, did I make any sound? And I said, yeah, but I don't think it was eczema. Like, I don't know. Is everything okay? And he was like, oh, no, yeah. It's just like, I have eczema in my throat. And I was like, in your what? Doctor, I guess I believed him, but that sounded like a diagnosis that a veterinarian would give because I don't think eczema makes you scream. I don't know. I love Chance though. Chance was a theater kid. He's a fucking vibe. And my favorite Chance memory, I remember he came home one time because I had told him that I had a YouTube channel. I had just posted like a couple like short films that I made with my friends in high school, but just for fun, there was like a Joker, like Joaquin Phoenix Joker. There was like behind the scenes footage of that had come out and like test footage of Joaquin in the makeup, and I edited all of that stuff together to make it look like a fake trailer. And then it got like 4.5 million views. But he came home one day and he was like, what? Because he had said like, yeah, I'm a YouTuber, and his videos were like, like 20, 30, 40 views. And then I get this video that has like 4 million views. And then I made another Joker teaser trailer, just same bullshit, and it got like 2 million. Wait, they're privated on my channel. They're on the Film Cooper channel though. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, I changed the title because I was so humiliated. But yeah, it got 4.5 million views. And he came home, he was so distraught. He was like, how is that even possible? What the fuck? The video is dog shit, by the way. Why were people not immediately clicking off the video? But those are my Chance stories. I wish I could remember his whole name. But then after that, I moved into another dorm with Ayodeji Ogunyemi. He's a fucking baller. We said like, I think 3 sentences to each other for the entire semester that we lived together. And he was just a fucking vibe. Shout out Ayodeji. Okay, what's this one? I had a roommate who would attempt to leave unjustified, scathing, passive-aggressive notes for just everyone. What? Our apartment neighbors, cars parked outside, even our landlady. The kind of notes with overly polite language, underlines, and randomly capitalized words. Oh, she's crazy. Always written in red marker. Insane. Always rude enough to get the shit beaten out of her. Always signed from both of us. What the fuck? I spent that year following her around and removing the notes as quickly and quietly as possible. That's like insane. I don't even know what to say about that. Doing that sincerely and genuinely, like writing really mean letters to people, signing it somebody else's name. How is that not just a prank? The fact that they were just doing it just to be like, yeah, it's a strong show of force for both of us, right? That's like something you do as a prank, like hazing somebody. Writing a love letter and then putting it on a lifted truck and then writing your friend's name and phone number as the person who did it. Which, by the way, that's what I think of when I hear the word hazing. But then sometimes I see a hazing, come to find out what these frats are doing. That's a whole other thing. When your roommates are like your frat, your chances of pain and suffering go up by like 100%. Okay, what about this one? In my last 2 years of school, I rented a house split between 5 guys, one of whom was a last minute addition that I begged them not to let live with us. I even offered to pay the rent on his room while I looked for a new one, but I got outvoted. So we had this guy who I'll call Roger because he looked like Roger from American Dad. 5 gentlemen in a house together is just a recipe for drama. Roger did not seem physically able to walk without stamping his feet. Multiple guests commented on how fucking loud he was. Oh, and he wore his winter boots inside. There's like a little shadow side of Roger. You have to have a shadow whispered in your ear if you're gonna be wearing winter boots inside. Roger said our Wi-Fi was too slow. He wanted to play Xbox Live while watching Netflix. That's what it's all about. So he ran an Ethernet cable from our kitchen through the front hall and up the stairs into his bedroom. He didn't tape it down nearly either. It hung low and Wait, it goes up the stairs into his bedroom, but it's not going like taped along the bottom of the wall? At what point does the cable go up? Roger! So they just got wires just hanging around in their hallways because Roger's insane. Winter boots and taping cords to the ceiling. I kind of love Roger. He loudly proclaimed how brilliant he was and how much faster the internet was now, not realizing someone had already cut the Ethernet. Oh my God, Roger, I love you, Roger. Roger, I'd give my life for you, Roger. Dude, this guy is so funny. He's so dumb. Roger frequently fell asleep with loud music or a TV playing on his tower speakers and would not turn it off unless his favorite roommate asked him to. Yes, he would tell the other 3 of us to fuck off and then act all apologetic if Juan would tell him to get quiet. Hey, we just gotta put Juan on Roger duty. If there's one thing I know about Juan is he can get Roger to calm the fuck down. He's taping cords to the ceiling, wearing winter boots, playing loud ass music, and when somebody says, hey, Roger, could you turn that down? Fuck off! And back to sleep. And yet he has like a deep love and respect for Juan. And I'm supposed to read this story and not fucking love Roger. This guy's crazy. One night, it came to a head. He fell asleep during exams with some loud music playing and it woke the whole house up. All of us, his man crush Juan included. Okay. I picked up on the subtext, knocked on his door for almost an hour trying to get him to turn it down. When he wouldn't answer, we decided to jimmy his lock and turn it down ourselves. He was fast asleep with noise-canceling headphones on. All this time, he was falling asleep to music and TV. It was just to antagonize us. Okay, opinion fully switched on Roger. You are not quirky. You're not all. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. Actually, even just reading that in my heart, I feel a hatred. A hatred that I've only felt once before for a specific suite mate whose name I will not mention. Outside of what I'm about to share, he seemed like a vibe. He seemed cool. He seemed chill. Let's call him Fred though. Fred, so me and Chance are on one side, sharing a bathroom with Fred and somebody else. The first months I'm living there, I think that my suite mate has like a really thick beard because I'll hear about once every 2 weeks. And then I go into the bathroom later and he did not ever clean anything up. He didn't wipe anything up. He just left all of his like beard hair there. And I gotta get like a napkin, like wash everything out, like clean everything. So annoying. To do that is just like the disrespect of, well, I don't have to do it. Well, somebody has to do it. Fred. Well, I did not know who Fred was until one day I opened the bathroom. He's standing there. And you wanna know something notable about Fred? No beard, no stubble. Matter of fact, I recognized him because he's somebody I have been in class with before, and he's somebody who, no beard, no stubble, just a guy who could not possibly generate that much hair. I had been wiping the man's pubic hair. He's literally sitting there going, and then I'm going, oh, Fred, oh, let me wipe that up. Okay, Fred. Yeah, old beard oil, yeah. What's that? Brother, oh, you must have been eating gravy. It's stuck in your beard hair. That was pubic hair and cum. Just got flipped. But I'm being dead ass. He was making me wipe up his pubic hair. And then he continued to do it. Was I confrontational enough to say anything about it? No. Did I, for the rest of the semester and the following semester, wipe up his pubic hair? Yeah. Yeah. I got gloves. Instead of confronting him and saying, hey, just clean up your pubic hair, I said, just put these gloves on. Because it had been going on for too long, and at a certain point, I don't know, maybe I just felt like it was my job. I was the pubic hair guy. wait. I was the designated fucking pubic hair wiper. God, I'm so glad I don't have roommates anymore. My only roommates now are Sonia and Marnie and Gustav. they're fucking chill. 2 of them are dogs. 1 of them kisses me. Chance didn't kiss me. Ayo Deji didn't kiss me. We didn't kiss, but we shared something more intimate. We shared his pubic hair. Oh my god, I don't even want to think about that. I hadn't gone into this video thinking I was even gonna say that. I hate that memory. I actually wish it was gone. Sever me from that memory. Make my innie just the innie who wiped up Fred's pubic hair. Comment below if you got a crazy roommate. Just go ahead and do it. I love you so much if you subscribe. And if you don't subscribe, I really do care for you and I do love you, but I just feel like I need that confirmation in our relationship for it to be like an ongoing love. Whatever, I love you.